Hey guys, Cholera here, still a little bit speechless after set 3. Wow, how did Bisu lose to Taza? Talk about multiple failures. Bisu failing in the DT harass, pretty much. Failing to deal with the first Reaver. Failing in choosing a horrible position for his expansion at the 6 instead of his natural expansion. There's a reason why you take your natural. It's so you don't have to divide your army trying to hold your expansion. And he tried to get sneaky. Taza with good information gathering with his observers. He saw how to win. He got to the middle and he won. And he's 1-0 now. Impressive as heck. And here we have Fantasy versus Haksoo. Another household name, Haksoo, a Protoss for OGN. He is currently 0-1. His second game in the Pro League, and that means he probably will beat Fantasy right now, the way things are going today. But, I mean, I'm going to say Fantasy is a pretty big favorite here. Fantasy, of course, if he didn't win a Star League, at least he took Stork of all players to an inch in the Incrudo South Finals. 2-3 loss against Stork, but certainly with a great run over there. That's my tribute to Fantasy. Impressive player. Certainly impressive in the Pro League also. He's 56% Terran versus Protoss. Haksoo hasn't played a game against Protoss yet, against Terran yet. He's lost a game to Zerg, that's all I know. Haksoo also called Secret. I think I'm going to go with Haksoo, I guess. Kind of disappointed though. I mean, I kind of like a guy called Secret. You know what? I'm gonna call him Secret. They list him as Haksoo, but all right, it is Fantasy versus Secret here. And Secret might have some kind of secret build up his sleeve right now, and that's why I chose his name Secret. Because you know he might have a secret build. He might have some kind of brand new build that'll just stun the world. Just like Taza stunned me last game by somehow winning, and Taza didn't even rush. He went for He didn't actually rush. He went for a rush build and then didn't rush. By all means, he should have lost the game if Bisu just played standard and went for, Reavers and won instead of going for DTs and lost. I mean, Taza, I wouldn't say Taza played a brilliant game. He went for 2-gate, then didn't rush, got a bunch of Zealots, and then didn't do anything with them. Then almost died to DTs, but then came back because he had Reavers, and Bisu didn't have Reavers the entire game. He had a shuttle. They filled with Zealots. Because he forgot he was playing Protoss versus Protoss. I mean, what do you do with... anyway. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. Just watching Bisu dominate Jangbi and almost beat Stork and just be awesome and then losing to some guy called Taza. I mean, Taza. Alright. I don't know why they always show this dual first-person view right in the beginning of the game, but not later. Because all you see really is spam. I mean... You see them spamming getting their APM really high. There's Taza, of course. Taza, whoa, he's going for a 14 command center, 14 Nexus rather. So that's his secret. Secret is sorry, not Taza. Secret is going for his little secret, which is going for a 14 CC, 14 Nexus on Colosseum II. And that's not a bad idea. I mean, Colosseum is one of those few maps where going 14x isn't a terrible idea. Because it's fairly easy to hold against a two-fact push. When Fantasy spots this, we'll see what he decides to do. Whether he goes into a fast expand and takes the economic, sort of the economic disadvantage. Basically, if you go for factory into fast expand after seeing the 14 Nexus, you're going to start off with a moderate disadvantage against a Protoss player. Your other choice, of course, is trying to end it early. Go for two-fact, hope the opponent can't micro his way out of it, and then but then you're going to be really behind if you lose that. Basically, it's over for you if you can't really get a lot of damage done or some kind of slow creeping contain or something like that. And you can't really do that on this map. It's not easy to go for a slow creeping attack against the Protoss player. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Fantasy does. Fantasy, I saw, had only one SCV on gas, so he was thinking about going fast expand himself, and we'll see if he changes his build the moment he sees this. He's gonna see the 2 gates, he's gonna see the core, he's gonna know it's the 14 Nexus, only build possible, and he's gonna confirm it right now. He's just built 1 Marine right now. I guess it looks like he's not putting more SCVs on gas, so he's decided just to swallow the losses here, take the losses. Play conservative and go for the fast expand and just try to beat Secret in the long game there. Not a bad decision, I would say. I mean, why risk Bisu going for a rush build against someone you're much better than? Bisu. Sorry. What? I love Bisu, but he just he makes me sad at times because I'm just like, oh, Bisoo, don't lose these games that you're not supposed to. Anyway, God, I can't stop saying Taza. He's like on my tongue right now, Taza. Fantasy, keeping the scout alive inside of Secret's base. Haksoo or Secret has a probe on the second expansion. They're going to get a good sight vision of Fantasy. Fantasy also going to go for the fast expand himself. FD build here, of course. And we'll see how he takes it, whether he decides to go for a very safe build, sort of very standard build, and put up his engineering bay, put up his armory, get those early get those early upgrades, and sort of play a long game. Or if he decides to put down a number of factories and try to end it early here, try to not let Secret take that economic advantage very long. Secret pushing out now. Secret going for 3 gates actually. So Secret 4 gates. Wow, he's going to try to end it real early here. Secret's going to go for the really aggressive build here and try to end it. Basically, he's not going to go for any tech here. And we'll see how this works. I think the scout, the scout is dead for Fantasy. He's not going to have vision for a long time into Secret's base. Secret's going to probably try to contain him and then try to rush in once he gets all 4 gateways producing and a sizable army. What's that building over there? Just a pylon. So right now he just has the resources for this very fast rush here. Probably not even going to put up a robotics facility. He could go for a shuttle also to help him, but he might not. What is Fantasy doing? Fantasy pushing out with 2 tanks and 4 Marines. Don't know if this is a wise idea. I really don't know if this is a wise idea. He, of course, doesn't know what's on the other side here, but once Secret gets a slightly larger army, he's going to be able to kill that small force real easily. Oh, but no, Fantasy tricks a SCV through. It doesn't trick, he just moves an SCV through. And Fantasy, mine detonating on the Zealot, not on the unit. Oh, no! Oh, no, Secret! You got to keep that a secret! Oh, Secret! Secret, you got to keep your 4 gates secret, man. It's your name. Oh, almost losing more forces there. And what's Fantasy doing? Fantasy, you're a madman. Fantasy going for a double expand there. Fantasy could just lose this game because he's built command centers instead of units. Yeah, but, you know, Secret is going to need better Dragoon Micro if he wants to push forward against lots of mines without any without any observers. But meanwhile, he's gonna just be able to walk into that second expansion. Oh, eating it with that Dragoon. He needs some Zealots. Okay, so the expansion gets canceled. So smart move there by Fantasy, deciding not to lose instantly, like insta lose, like Flash 14 command center against Zerg, insta lose. Alright, here we come. Here comes the big push here from Secret. Secret's been revealed. He needs to do as much damage as possible with just Dragoons. No mines left for Fantasy, though. Fantasy in huge trouble. Fantasy's forcible as SCVs, tanks retreating. 6 goons still left, focusing down these SCVs, and oh my god, this might be the second upset. SKT1 might be in for some huge embarrassment here, losing to a bunch of unknowns. And oh man, Secret getting up the ramp. He's lost most of his goons though, and Fantasy desperately repairing. 1 tank is all that stands between Secret and a free reign over the base. The tank goes down. Secret forced to fight though. Fantasy forced to fight with his SCVs. Secret actually losing his Dragoons to SCVs. Wow, but for now, there's just Dragoons on SCVs here, and Secret's going to be pouring 4 gateways. But Secret, you got to fire on the SCVs. You can't just walk around. SCVs will kill your stuff eventually, and Secret actually might be losing this battle, actually. It looks like he's actually gotten sealed out. Secret's got a secret. His micro sucks. That's his little secret. Yeah, his Dragoons have gotten killed by SCVs. Alright. But he has done a lot of damage to Fantasy, no matter how you put it. And if Secret just plays